Okay, back to the problem. So, di ba remember, we solve for the volume of the sphere. Di ba remember the volume of the sphere? It's supposed to be, di ba remember paano natin kinuha yung volume? I did it in milliliters first. Kasi po sa milliliters, you're supposed to get 9,198. Dahil sa formula lang, pi times the radius cubed times 4/3. So, yun yung ginawa ko. And that's why we come up with this answer. Okay? Kaya lang, di ba remember, that's in cubic centimeters. We need to convert that to cubic millimeters. So, to convert that, remember cm to millimeters, it's big to small. So, we multiply by 1,000. Why do we multiply by 1,000? Kasi if you look at the conversion table, 1 cubic cm is worth 1,000 cubic mm. Kasi remember, we cube the cubic millimeters. So, I cubed it. That's why it becomes something like this. Okay? Then, on the other hand, ganito siya. Di ba remember, if I were to convert that to liters, we shift the decimal point 3 places to the left. That's why it becomes 9.198 liters of water. So, yan. So, yun yung sagot. Pero, di ba remember just what I said, we have to get the volume. Kasi nga our volume, that's in cubic millimeters. Cubic cm. So, we need to get it in cubic meters. So, to get in cubic millimeters, we multiply it by 1,000. And then, for cubic meters, divide by 1 million. So, therefore, di ba remember, we have 9,198. Ang ginawa namin, we shift the decimal point 6 places to the left. So, ganito siya. Di ba normally the decimal point's here? So, if I were to trace it with my pen, it goes like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, tama. It goes like that. Now, the last thing I want to tell you, if it were converted into a hemisphere. Kasi what, diba remember, it also asks if you were to convert that to a hemisphere. So, for a hemisphere, madali lang to. Diba remember sa hemisphere, to solve for the volume, it still implies the same formula, which is pi times radius cubed times 4/3. Tama? But, we have to divide the figure by 2 because it's a half. It's half. Kaya nga, kalahati yun, di ba? Normally, if it were whole, you don't need to divide by 2. Kaya lang, since it's half, i-divide na namin by 2. Kaya just like what I did here, yan. Ito yung ginawa ko. Ang ginawa ko dito, yung 95 divide by 2. So, that's the thing that I did. I divide my answer by 2, and you should get 4,599, or which you can round off to 4,600 na lang. Yun. Okay? That is our answer in milliliters. And then if I were to convert that to liters, of course, 1 liter is 1,000 ml. We shift the decimal point 3 places to the left. So once we do so, we count 3 places, 1, 2, 3, and we should get 4.59. Yes. So yun yung sagot. Last but not least, based on our volume that we have in hemisphere, we need to convert that to cubic millimeters and cubic meters. How do we do that? Yup, it's just like what you did last time when you were in the real sphere, right? For converting to cubic millimeters, from cm to millimeters, it's 10 mm. But cubing it will give you 1,000. So you shift the decimal point 3 places to the right, which will give you 4,599,053, which will look like this. Yeah, so that's the answer. Pero, if it were in cubic meters, your answer here should move, we should move the decimal point 6 places to the left. Why? Because from cubic centimeters to cubic meters, 1 meter is 100 cm. But cubing 100 will give you 1 million. So, we shift the decimal and dividing it by 1 million will let us move the decimal point 6 places to the left. So, ganito siya. It stopped at 90. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, therefore, ang final answer ay 0.00459 something. So, yun. 0.0045995. Yes. And that's how we solve our answers. Yun. So, that's how you solve for the surface area and volume of a sphere and hemisphere in one shot. Moreover, I also taught you the possible combinations of conversion. Hope you understand by now.